My understanding, it should be day and date. So like that day we'll start sending out the invites when we enable the beta. So and it won't be like an immediate thing. We'll actually have a Q&A or a FAQ article going up about this next week.
Hopefully, next week means Monday, since the beta supposedly starts on Tuesday, the 26th there, but let's keep listening.
Just kind of keep an eye out for that. Um, but it won't be like immediately like we'll turn it on and like immediately everybody will have beta. And I think that most people know and understand kind of how beta access works these days. But basically, like we'll turn it on and then we'll start running essentially a script that goes through and grants access to everybody who we're granting access to. So
Okay, so that tells us what we need to know. Beta opens up on the 26th, but don't expect it to open up for everyone. Very likely what they're going to do is they're going to grab a handful, probably thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of people that signed up over on Play Overwatch for the beta, on top of the streamers, things like that, that they've decided are big enough that they want to use them to market their event, and they'll drop a few keys out there to people, mostly in an actual testing manner, different systems, different builds, maybe different regions, that sort of thing. And then from there, they're probably going to let that test a little bit, and then they'll build out over time. They'll probably release more keys over time. They don't want to go ahead and flood their servers and crash it. That would be a bad marketing event. That goes very poorly for games in terms of the PR that they get. But what we're looking at there is very likely they'll start releasing a few. Don't be alarmed that you don't have an email today, this weekend, saying that you're invited. You still could get to play on Tuesday. That said, it's unlikely that any given person who isn't a big time streamer is going to get access on Tuesday. So be mentally prepared for that. Be ready to not immediately have access there. That will likely build over time. Best way you can make sure you get access is make sure you are signed up on Play Overwatch, though really you should have already done that. Make sure your Twitch account is linked to your Battle.net account so that when you are watching, we did learn from the leak yesterday that there will be drops at some point. No promise that that'll be Tuesday. It could be a week away. It could be multiple weeks away. We don't know when that'll be because that was a leak we got through XQC there. So, be ready to go do that as another way to potentially get access, but temper your expectations. Don't be shocked if you don't get immediate access here. But I hope to see all of you there on the beta. If you want to go ahead and drop a like, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on what's going on Overwatch, as well as pick a Contenders coach's brain for what's going on, how to play the game, be ahead of the curve. Make sure to be subscribed. I hope to see you all next time. Thanks, Temporal out.